Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, let's talk about what's happening this week. We have one new character and that's going to be the MAID RUBIA coming, as you guys can see on the patch notes. Alright, so very simple, very straightforward patch this particular week. So let's talk about everything we need to know about MAID RUBIA. Alright, as you can see, we're also going to have the Fiend Hunter, a new period for the new boss. Alright, I believe that is also coming. Let me double check. It should be in the game. If you're not aware, you basically can hit on the Made Impossible here, and then you can look at the Fiend Hunter. It will mention how many days left. So if it's 1 day left, then it should be yeah, so looks like 9 hours 56 minutes left. You can see right here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm going to make a guide once that comes out. But for the time being, let's talk about everything that we need to know about this new character, MAID name C RUBIA costume, and of course, RUBIA's exclusive gear, Carneliana. So let's first talk about MAID name C. Why is it called MAID name C RUBIA? So what can she do? I like the art, alright. Personally, if I can choose one, I think I prefer her art over Letri's one or Anastasia, but that's just a preference kind of thing. So let's talk a little bit more about what she can do right now. Now, I did glance through this particularly earlier. Unfortunately, this does not include the enhanced effect once you can basically put in the abilities, right? So as you can see, this is just the default one, I believe. So she has a cross style. I do like RUBIA's knockback, alright? So for those of you who are not aware, RUBIA has a very unique knockback, in which she can basically push the enemy in a very unique way, in a diagonal towards the up. So that's like a very cool knockback ability as a whole, right? So by the way, the default RUBIA, this particular one, is free. If you guys are not aware, you can basically obtain this particular one, I believe from the Tavern, upon completing chapter 6. So this particular one is like whatever, it does damage and then a little bit of DOT. This one, I think is better. It has huge range and it can decrease defense. Now what about the third one? The next one is a cross tile, as you can see in this particular tile range, right? So she is going to be, wait, is that a plus or is that a cross? I think that's the cross, right? The blue ones, I assume. Yeah, it should be the blue ones. The range should be the one in the blue, so I get super confused. But regardless, we don't know if she has the ability to modify her skill to make it like a full square similar to Leatrice's one. So that's something to consider yet. Alright, but for the time being, what we know that this skill is going to be able to give her dodge enemy attacks with 100% chance until you dodge twice. That is actually pretty good. I like skills like this because it helps you in a lot of difficult content, and if you can pull one copy at least, this is going to be pretty good, right? Additionally, buff her attack by 50% for 4 turns. Again, very welcome addition. Additionally, attacks the enemy twice, dealing physical damage equal to 120% of the attack. So, not too bad right there. Cool time is 5 turns. I would definitely pull for her just for the dodge, alright? So why the dodge, right? If you're trying to tackle any hard content, you can place her there and she will be able to dodge enemies' attack, basically removing the need for tanks in some situations. If there's any, like for example, the challenge mode right now, if you guys have been trying to challenge the particular hard content for now, it's also one way, a place that you can basically benefit from her. If the enemy is like being too annoying, I haven't beat. Let me see, I think I'm at the second last chapter. If you're struggling here, alright, you can consider using her here to basically take 2 attacks. So I think that's going to be I think there's some enemies later on that can like basically come towards you in a bomb and blow up, right? Those enemies are going to be very annoying, and if you can dodge that, that's going to be pretty cool. Keep in mind there are some attacks that cannot be dodged. So hopefully, I'm not sure if bosses attacks like AoE attack can be dodged or not. If those can be, that's going to be pretty insane. I believe she has the highest dodging chance in the game. If I'm not mistaken, the second highest one is going to be for Ro, I think. I think Ro has one particular costume, the cat girl, that increased her dodge up to 75%, if I remember correctly. Wait, where is my Ro? Oh no, she dies. Okay. I believe it's yeah, this one is 75%, as you guys can see. Evade that. So 2 turns, 75%. So RUBIA is gonna be able to do that for 100% chance. I think that's actually, I never thought of PVP. Wait, she might actually be good in PvP then. Holy moly, I just... it never occurred to me. I was just thinking about like PvE stuff, where you can utilize this. But now that I think of it in PvP, she's a beast. At +1, 2 SP. And she has this range as well. Yeah, I think she's a must pull. If you care about the meta, she is definitely a must pull. This is probably one of the best costume by far. I think this is going to put RUBIA on the spotlight. Definitely 2 SP, 100% dodge. I don't know what else do you want to ask for, and also like this tile range that will be able to do attack. So at +1 you get a 2 SP. Obviously that's going to be extremely beneficial. Now keep in mind, she will be having her costume added in the Powder of Hope shop. So if you want to get 1 copy, get 1 copy. Alright, and then later on you can buy 1 more copy once to get the SP down to 2. But for the time being, again, I have no idea if her additional ability will be able to have that given to her or not. That's something that we'll have to wait and see, right? I'm talking about because I know pretty sure the other RUBIA costume has that already. These things right here, the liberation, right? So we have to wait for the liberation and see. But you can see at +240%, at +3 is 160%, +4 is 180, and +5 is 200%. This is a very strong costume. It's definitely by far one of the stronger ones. Yeah, I think both these characters are really broken. The MAID Leatrice and the MAID Anastasia. Right? I mean, not MAID Anastasia. What am I talking about? MAID RUBIA. This particular one. MAID RUBIA. So definitely I would say that pretty much puts her in a almost borderline must pull in my humble opinion. Right? And you can see her weapon. This is going to be for the Carney Liana. A lot of people have been asking me about weapon. Should you pull for weapon? So here's my advice, right? I see a lot of people like to pull weapon on day 1. Never pull weapon on day 1. Never. Alright? Because remember, the game gives you free pulls every single day. Alright? Literally every single day you are getting free pulls. So if you want to pull for weapon ever, no matter who you are, like pay to win, whale, free to play, whatever, pull on the last day. Because there's a lot of instances I've gotten like weapons. Literally, I've gotten like all of these weapons on almost the last day. Alright, I'm not even surprised if I'm able to get some here. Like, look, I mean, this is not it. This is for Emma, but okay, look, just a random UR just dropped like that. So yeah, considering that you're trying to take advantage of the daily free pull system that the game offers, I would say, yeah, definitely don't rush it, especially for the weapon, right? Unless you are a hardcore PvP player and you think that weapon can actually, you know, boost your rank for every week, then that's the exception. But in most cases, I would say like, what's the point? What's the point of rushing? But for now, I do think that, you know, looking at the potential of the MAID RUBIA, I think she's going to be one of the better characters for sure. I feel like this is that's also without the potential liberation. Once that is there, I think that's going to put her on the spotlight even more. So we're going to check out the potential liberation once she comes out alongside with the bosses, and then, you know, we're gonna talk about all of those things, all the relevant stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you guys do this. I've been trying to farm this particular one, Crystal Cave of Fire. That's what I've been farming. Farm the very hard one, obviously, right? Don't be farming the normal and hard. So make sure you guys farm the very hard. Boom. You know, trying to get my currently focusing on my Leatrice for the time being. I think I missed 1 day. I completely forgotten to farm for 1 whole day, which might put me a little bit behind. But let's see in terms of the... Oh, I'm able to get this now. Wait, no, I still can't. I don't have... you need 500 of that. You can see I'm 350 out of 500. You need a lot of these things. Like a lot. I want this range increase. Oh, you guys can't see, my face cam is blocking. But yeah, that range increase, I want that. That's going to be so good in PvE. And then maybe I'll prioritize this one first. The SP consumption over the cooldown time. I think the SP consumption is going to be way more beneficial. I think she's going to be very strong in PvP as well because of this. Definitely, that's going to be something that I will focus on. Potentially getting my MAID, what's her name again? Leatrice. Getting the MAID Leatrice up. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys pulling or not for preferably the MAID RUBIA, because she seems really strong, at least from the first glance? Or are you guys waiting for, you know, this potential liberation thing to appear and then see for yourself from there? Alright, with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. Subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys again very soon. Have a nice day. Goodbye.